Hey, hey, Blue Table fans! Check it out. This is a Deep Cuts Gargantuan Red Dragon. You can see the packaging there. Move that out of the way. By Pathfinder for Pathfinder battles. And guess what? This is the box it comes in. So it comes in this cube, and he's on display. This comes assembled. And by the way, don't underestimate how awesome it is that something's already assembled. Now I have a regular 25mm figure here for scale, and so you can see this is actually a pretty big model. And by the way, I love this figure already like that. Ah, that's awesome. The red dragon's like, sweep attack with the wing. Ha ha. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Take that. So I'm already loving this model. This is for a commission, by the way. A client has commissioned us to do this one and a white dragon and a whole bunch more supposedly to come. So I want to talk about base size with this. So this is a 1-inch grid map, which you're seeing at an angle here, I grant you. So hopefully you can see all the lines and stuff. Now, this is billed as a Gargantuan Red Dragon, and indeed, it comes with a 4-inch base. So, a gargantuan creature is basically 4 inches per side, and as you can see, this base pretty much fits that exactly. Now, it comes with pegs that correspond to the feet, but we're not going to do it that way. We're actually building up this giant lava base for this guy. Now, here are some Games Workshop bases. Now, you can see the base that this comes with is pretty flat. It's about just over a 1/16 of an inch. The Games Workshop bases are an 1/8 of an inch. I actually like these better. If this were mine, I would definitely be like putting it on a different base. Now, this here so this would be a gargantuan creature. This would be a huge creature. This is a 60mm base, so it's not 3 inches across. 3 inches across would be about 78mm, but it fits quite nicely here. This is a 60mm, and then this is a 40mm base, which is what I recommend for a large creature, and then a medium creature I recommend a 25mm bases. And you can see it actually fits in there quite nicely. And that's what I would mount my heroes on. I used to like square bases for fantasy type stuff, and that was because I kind of had the Warhammer Fantasy mindset. But now I got to tell you, I really like the round bases, because when it comes down to a bunch of guys on the board and you've got to, you know, kind of wrangle everybody in there, and then there's like bows and stuff sticking off, the round bases really are better. And Games Workshop now produces 32mm bases, which are actually too big for this. But if only one person in your party is on that slightly larger base, it actually works and you won't have a problem. Now, just a couple of little sort of criticisms about, I do not like to criticize things. Okay, so first off, in order to fit in the box, one of these wings has to be like folded over. And I think that really doesn't do well for this model. It's not very, it stores very well. So it definitely has an advantage, but I don't think it looks very good. And one wing does look sort of bigger than the other one. Now, granted, this one is like spread out and this one's more folded, but quite frankly, I'm going to try and like bend this wing out and make it into like a larger thing. You can't really replace the wings altogether because these spines really go in with the model. And I gotta tell you, this model is really, really cool. I love this tail, and I can't tell you, like, and this is put together really well. Like, you can't, once you prime this, you really won't see these cracks anymore. And they made the joins irregular, so you don't really see those gaps in there. But you could take some green stuff putty and sort of work it in and sort of sculpt over it. But the fact is, this model is really good. I just wish I had a couple of wings that actually stood out, like he was like coming in, coming in from a landing. So overall, I gotta tell you, I really love this model. I just gotta do something about the wings. Now, they say it's already primed and ready to paint. I gotta tell you, that might be so, but I do not trust that. I'm gonna reprime these, probably wash them as well, and give them that really, really, really nice base coat. Now while we're at it, why don't we take a look at a couple other dragons I've done. So a Gargantuan dragon is going to be like an ancient dragon. I'm pretty sure an adult is just huge. And this is a huge dragon that I've done. This is by Games Workshop. I've converted this up. So this is my answer for the green dragon. A thorny forest dragon, very skinny. His wings have been sort of beat up from like moving through the brush and whatnot. And he is... And I just love sort of the organic feel of this. I've worked in like purples and reds and rust colors and lighter greens on him, and I just had a ton of fun painting this guy. And he is on a 60 millimeter base for a huge creature. And then I got from Creature Caster. This is my answer to the white dragon. I've made a separate video on this guy. This is my version of a white dragon, and he's actually bigger than, like, look at that. It looks like this guy's just going to eat this guy. I guess that's the sound dragons make in my mind. Crunch. So, had a lot of fun with this guy. He definitely would be an ancient, but I left him on his smaller base, which is about 2 inches by 3 inches, because I'm going to play him just as an adult white dragon. And again, had a lot of fun painting him. And you notice the red dragon's fallen over a couple times. That's because I don't have him on his base, obviously. So guys, that is my video, my show and tell for dragons and base sizes today. And I hope that you have got your inspiration for the day.